springtime in the Delaware Valley. Lacrosse season.
Now's the time you should be talking.
The time of year Nick Colleluori lived for.
He was so excited to get on the field and, he wanted to make a name for himself, and he did.
One of 4 boys raised in this Ridley home.
It was Animal House now.
This room that you're sitting in was actually a hockey rink. It was
basketball
actually
court,
basketball
wrestling
court.
mat.
Nick brought his Philly tough attitude to Ridley High School and eventually to Hofstra on a lacrosse scholarship.
In his mind, he was a 6'5" giant, and he wasn't. He was 5'10", 165, 175 pounds, and but he was a beast on the field. He had a relentless determination, and he lived his life that way on and off the field.
Believe it or not, when we first started playing, me and Nick told my parents, we made a bet with them at that young of an age, we're going to go play Division I together. We're going to get full scholarships, and that dream came true for about 2 weeks.
Shortly after Michael joined him at Hofstra in the fall of 2005, Nick took on his fiercest opponent yet, non-hodgkins lymphoma, a disease that ultimately ended his lacrosse career and 14 months later, his life. But the former Ridley High School star carried his oversized will and determination throughout his battle with cancer. And now his family and the Headstrong Foundation Nick started embody that personality.
I think it's absolutely amazing the way that he took the news and just took it in stride. And as a 19-year-old to be diagnosed with a terminal disease, most kids that age would crumble. He didn't have a tear in his eye. He was ready to go for a game. Like, he was just like, let's go.
I'm very happy that Nick did start the foundation.
I'm so thankful.
Because it's our therapy. As
Yeah.
weird as that sounds.
I don't know what we'd do if we didn't have this. We share our son and his life and his story to make a difference.
The Headstrong Foundation has swept through the nation, and the trademark lime green shoelaces are a staple in the lacrosse community. The foundation was recently named the beneficiary of the 2012 Major League Lacrosse All-Star Game. That support allows Headstrong to continue to make a life-changing impact on people like cancer survivor Joe Clifford.
It's all about, a battle, and just the way Nick, about his obviously endeavors with lacrosse and how he was just such a fighter. He wasn't the biggest guy, but he fought through it. I wasn't the biggest guy either, but I kind of used that spirit to fight through my leukemia. And, I was only 30. I had 2 kids. I wasn't going to go anywhere because, my kids needed me. And I don't think, I would have been able to do it without Nick's spirit.
That spirit lives on 5 minutes from where Nick grew up at Nick's house.
Welcome to our mini warehouse. As you can see, the lime green is evident. The building was a 6-month project, and we're able to open our doors to house cancer patients, and it serves as dual purposes. It serves as our headquarters and also our living space for our patients.
Colorado native Dave Remington and his wife have come all the way to Nick's house while she undergoes ovarian cancer treatment at the University of Penn, a hardship the Colleluoris know all too well.
Without their help, I don't know what I'd have done at times. It's really hard because you can only push so much onto your credit card. And then, with the expectation of my wife possibly, in fact, very probably passing away, it just becomes exceedingly difficult. So they've helped a lot. And having been through this with Nick, you can tell time and time again when you talk to them that they really understand what's going on. And I have taken Nick as an inspiration. Seriously, he's one of the first guys I'm going to look up when I get to heaven. He's family.
This is a permanent stamp of what Nicholas meant to the community, to the lacrosse community, and to the blood cancer community. And so for us, every day we're here at this building is motivating. When we walk in the door, the first thing we see is a portrait of Nicholas, and it's just very reassuring that what we're doing is wonderful and great.
And even though Nick is no longer with them,
The lights just flicker, you see that?
Yeah.
He's here.
or maybe he is,
There he is. Say it again. See the lights?
there's no doubt that Nick's dream continues to come true thanks to those closest to him.
I think he is overseeing all this stuff because we don't have any experience in nonprofit, you know, anything of this nature that we're doing. We're just a family that is committed to him and doing everything we can to be able to make his dream and his vision come true.
Our goals is the next time that I see him, I want him to say, "Yo, Dad and Mom, you did a good job." That's basically what we're going to do.
Yep.
So I check out.
He knew it because he told me, he said, "Mom, my brotherhood will never turn their back." He said, "They are going to embrace this." And I said, "Okay, we'll see." And he was, Mom, he was adamant about it. And if he were here, he'd be leading this charge.